What's up, everybody, and welcome to the fifth? Is it fifth episode?
The first ever fifth.
Oh my gosh, it is the fifth episode already.
Is it fifth?
Yeah, I think so. Episode of Attractions Magazine Expansion Drive podcast. As always, I'm your host, Mike Kerrigan, with my friend, singular, Dee.
Hey.
It's the boys running the show this week.
It's going to be a man show this week.
I don't think we can say man show. I think that's copywritten.
Men show this week.
Was it the Adam Carolla, right? And Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel.
Kimmel.
Oh my God.
Kimmel was on that
forever
show.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I thought Kimmel was on Conan. That's where I thought he got to start from. That's where I thought.
Really?
But then you know it's Andy.
Oh, Andy Richter. Yeah.
I got them confused for some odd reason. I didn't know Kimmel got it. I totally forgot about that. Kimmel being on that show first.
Man show.
That was a great show.
And then he went on to do what was the one with Ben Stein? Beat Ben Stein or whatever it is. Stump Ben Stein. The game show one.
Oh yeah, win Ben Stein's money.
Yes, yeah, that.
But then the funny thing is, when Kimmel came around again, I thought he was on Loveline, but that was Carolla.
Carolla, yeah.
With Carolla with Dr. I forgot that dude's name. Drew.
I was about to say Drew Honeydew, but that's not it. Drew,
I forgot his name.
Yeah. Anyway, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Anyway, welcome to Attractions Magazine Expansion Drive. If you don't know, we are your source for everything nerd news, geek news. Fun stuff. We're all here for the fun stuff.
Everything news.
We're going to be talking about some theme park news, some movie news, music, TV, video game. Basically, it's everything that we talk about in our everyday, friend life.
Yeah.
It's just basically us sitting there talking about like what we do any other day.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you guys enjoy what we talk about.
Hopefully.
If you guys don't know, you can find us on Twitter. We're at AttractionsEXP. You can send us all your questions, comments, concerns. Send some questions, and we'll answer them on the future podcast because, of course, we can't answer them today because, we're here.
We're here, and it's taped.
Yeah, not live yet. Not yet. Anyway, Deeds, what'd you do this weekend? Anything good?
I worked a whole lot.
You did work a lot.
I did work a whole lot, and I got some video games.
You're playing Friday 13th, aren't you?
Friday the 13th.
And lots of complaining, I see.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's a random topic this week.
And I just got also this game for the 3DS called Zero Escape.
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
9 doors, 9 hours, 9 humans or people. I don't know. I forgot what it's 9. It's triple nines with things on the next to it and. Zero Escape is a great game. It's like Saw. It's a puzzle game. It's really good. I'm hooked.
It's like Saw meets anime. Like, this weird creature. Yeah. It's like, in my game, I think it was like a bunny or something like that, right? Something like that?
I think you got the second game.
Okay, yeah, because I got it free for PlayStation Plus on my Vita when I still had it. Matter of fact, I still have a PlayStation TV in the bedroom, so I wonder if I can even just play it on there.
Do you really have PlayStation TV?
Yeah, I got it for like $20 used somewhere.
Are you kidding me?
I bought it for basically just to play Persona 4 Golden.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, no, it's $20.
Does it play video games too?
Yeah. It's got.
Shut up!
It has like the little. Basically, it's the size of what my phone is, and it has the connection where you just plug your cartridge in there. Of course, you're still using the memory card, so it's expensive if you want to buy memory cards for it. But you can do Netflix and I think Hulu on there too, unless they took.
Sick.
Well, of course they discontinued it, so it may not even be.
Oh, never mind then.
But you may be able to find it used. That's how I found mine. $20. But
how much
Persona 4 Golden is worth it just alone. I love Persona. Yeah, have you ever played it before?
Never played it.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
That's why I want to play Persona 5.
Oh, it's so good. So good. I have to get back into it. But we did some craziness this weekend. We went and, of course, it was the kids' last day of school on Friday, so they were all excited about that.
Shout out to all the kids that went to school and graduated. Shout out to you kids out there.
Doing what you're supposed to be doing. Shout out to all you kids out there.
Have fun staying at home all day going to summer camp.
Actually, my kids are doing that. I mean, they're not going to summer camp, but they're doing that virtual school thing.
Oh, gosh.
So I think like the two oldest ones, Trinity and Aaron. Shout out to Trinity because I know you're listening. Hi. I think they're doing guitar, and then I think Aaron is doing Spanish. And I think Trinity's even doing like PE or something.
Isn't that insane about school nowadays, though?
Yeah.
Remember when we had summer school? Not summer school, but summer
When you had summer school, you were dumb.
Oh, yeah.
I got summer school. Oh, did you fail math?
Yes,
yeah, sorry, I did.
Dude, that's exactly. I was like, oh my gosh, you looked like the biggest, like, everyone just looked down on you. Like, like you were booty. Like you were just like, oh my gosh, it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
What are you doing today? I gotta go to summer school.
Oh, well, see ya. I'm gonna go home and play my Sega Genesis.
I gotta play my Sega Genesis, and we're gonna ride our box and play like Super Soakers. What are you doing? I gotta do homework.
We're getting super off topic.
I'm sorry.
I know I was going to talk. No. I was just thinking about it. All right. So, now as kids, a lot of kids have cell phones to get in touch with all their friends. How did you get a hold of your friends, or how did you know what they were up to?
You literally had a binder with everyone, or
no,
the yearbook.
I wasn't even going to say that. Dude,
What?
as soon as you said bikes, that's what I thought of, because I would look down the road and I'm like, oh, everybody's at Todd's house. Everybody's over there. All the bikes are parked outside.
Oh, yep, yes, that's so true. And then even if you weren't invited, everyone's like, oh, why are all the bikes there? You go to the house anyway.
Hey, what y'all doing in there?
What's everyone doing in there? You weren't invited. Get out of here.
We're playing G.I. Joes.
Yes. Oh, I feel so bad for you
man.
kids nowadays, man. You guys didn't have it like we did.
It's so funny because we made fun of our parents for saying the same thing, but
So true.
Yeah.
And then you look back at it like, dude, we had the best.
And then Saturday we went and saw Wonder Woman. We'll be talking about that a little bit later. Explored Port Orleans over at Disney.
Okay.
Dude, we went to both the Riverside and the French Quarter side. That resort is beautiful.
Yeah, dude, I went
And
there
I didn't realize how
once.
big it was.
Oh, huge.
Yeah, Riverside especially.
Did you? Oh, what was I gonna say? Which is the one that has like the really cool like the cafeteria? I don't want to say cafeteria. The eating area. It's like on the side. There's like a windmill, I believe.
Oh, that's Riverside, because
the Riverside,
So
okay.
we went in through the lobby, and they have like the boat yard, I think is what it's called, maybe. But they have like a ship that's being built like out of like wood, and it's like hanging from the ceiling. That's
Shut
like
up.
their restaurant.
Yeah.
And then you go through that area, and then they have the quick service area and
Yeah.
whatnot, and they had so much food to choose from.
How cool is that place?
Yeah. And
So
then
cool.
like the Riverside area, we went through of course we didn't go in, but their pool area, it's oh man,
so cool.
Frocka and I were saying, my wife Frocka, we were saying that we could totally stay at the resort and not even have to do the theme parks. Like that's what we've already said, is like, well, once we get some extra money, I want to stay out at Riverside,
Dude, yeah.
and just chill there for the the couple days or whatever.
It's so neat. And French Quarter's cool too.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's straight up right out of New Orleans.
Yeah. It looks a little old, I think. It looks a little dated, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it
compared
has
to
been there for a
Riverside.
while.
But the only thing I don't like about it is like if you go during the summer, it gets extremely itchy because of the river. All the mosquitoes.
Really? Oh, I didn't even think about
Yeah.
that. So we didn't have any
Yeah.
problems when we were there on Saturday. Of course, it was like mid-afternoon, so maybe at night it'll get bad or whatever.
Yeah.
But man, it was cool.
Oh, that's so
and then Sunday, you were supposed to go.
yeah, but my mom's from out of town.
Yeah.
Well, not out of town. She's
Yeah.
she's from out of the country, so
That's all right.
I had to handle
We
all
went
that.
to the Orlando City match on Sunday.
Hey, in the rain.
Yeah, dude. We lucked out. It rained a little bit when we were walking over, but it wasn't too bad. And then it rained just like for the first 2 minutes, and then the rest of the match it was totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
But we played Chicago Fire, the Bastion Schweinsteiger. It's so fun to say.
Deutschland.
He's such a pretty man. I'm not
Dude,
gonna lie. Dude, you know he's only 32?
Yeah,
I thought he
32.
was older than what we are.
But he has like that Anderson Cooper silver
Dude,
fox
I
hair.
swear to God, that's exactly what we said yesterday. So we're looking at pictures of him, like, yeah, because we're trying to explain it to a friend of ours that's there, and like, he looks like old dad, but nice guy type deal. And we looked at him, and we're like, oh look, he just looks like German Anderson Cooper.
Yes.
And that's straight up what he looks like.
Oh, all the girls at my work, I'm not going to say where I work, but like all the girls at my work were like, oh my gosh, he's so dreamy. And I'm like, be quiet. He's just because he's a German Anderson Cooper doesn't mean anything. Leave me alone.
But it was a fun game, of course. Did not work out so well. Maybe got some red cards and
Dude, I told my friend this earlier today. It was a victory
yeah, oh god,
alone.
we were
just by
down
losing.
2 men.
That's crazy.
but still ended up keeping it 0-0.
And the crazy part is there were 2 straight reds.
Ted Uncle, you're the worst. Ted Uncle, the worst. Anyway,
All right, sorry.
let's get into
sports. Sorry.
let's get into the news. Are you ready?
Time for the news.
I love the news ghost. They don't use it, so we're using it. I don't care.
They don't use it anymore?
No.
Oh, that's right.
They announced some new shows.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
so-
That's right. That's right. That's right.
All right,
that's
well,
right.
we're going to get into it. So, number one, you sent me this earlier, Deeds.
did.
Donald Glover says his next Childish Gambino album will be his last, says USA Today by Patrick Ryan. Donald Glover is retiring Childish Gambino, which is just crazy. The actor/rapper who closed out day 2 of Governor's Ball Music Festival at New York's Randall's Island Saturday, revealed that his next album under stage name Childish Gambino will be his last. Quote, "Thank you, you're in my heart," end quote, he said after performance at his top 40 hit Redbone. "I'll see you for the last Gambino album." He did not give a release date or album title. Man. So what's this? He had two already? Three already.
He had 3 already.
I didn't like the last one.
The most recent one, "Awaken My Love."
Yeah, I wasn't.
It was different.
Yeah.
It was very different.
Yeah. I appreciated it for what it was. It was his, experimental album, for lack of a better term, because that's what everybody does. But I guess he's going to get back into acting more.
Yeah, you could just tell that he did because he has too much on his plate.
Yeah, because
way too much.
Further along in the article, it says where we had the actor who had a breakout role in NBC sitcom Community picked up 2 Golden Globe Awards earlier this year for his critically acclaimed FX show Atlanta,
which is great,
which won Best Comedy Series and actor for Glover. He will be seen next as young Lando Calrissian in the upcoming Han Solo Star Wars spinoff movie in theaters May 25th, 2018, and heard in CGI animated the remake of Disney's The Lion King. Dude, he's got to be Simba in that one, right?
They already got release dates for those movies.
Yeah, I know, right? 2019. A matter of fact, that's my dad's birthday. Oh. Anyway,
rest in peace, brother.
Yeah. Oh man.
And also the whole Deadpool project.
Oh, I forgot about that. We were just talking about that not too long ago.
So that's too much. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I'd be the same way. It's way too much on his plate.
Touring just alone has got to be toll on your body.
I don't even think he is touring for this album though.
Oh, not at all?
I think he's just doing a show here and there, and Governor's Ball is kind of a big deal in New York. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know nothing about it. I know you're the music guy.
Yeah, going to Bonnaroo this week. Oh.
Now, where's that at?
At Manchester, Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
In the mountains.
It's funny because I actually see that advertised on I-4.
Dude, yeah. When
it's like U2 and...
U2, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Chance the Rapper, The Weeknd. Don't care about him.
Oy vey. Yeah, see, I'd say the same thing about U2. I know we've had this argument before. I appreciate U2, but I think just like with Metallica, I appreciate Metallica.
Wait, what?
I told you this before.
No, you never told me that about Metallica.
So I like Metallica. And I like U2, but it's just that I've heard the music so much that I'm just like, ugh.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Like I listened to it, but like we were talking about earlier before the podcast even started, radio stations play the crap out of the same song over and over again. And even The Weeknd, like you were just talking about The Weeknd, how you're not a fan. They play his new poppy stuff like over and over and over again.
Like, come on. Okay, I get it. You're Star Boy.
I'm a Star Boy. All right, number 2. Nintendo Switch online service will be $20 a year and includes games. Ooh, classic games. There's an update on Kotaku from Jason Schreier. The original story says Nintendo's online service will cost $20 a year and will launch at some point in 2018, the publisher said today. Playing Switch games online will be free until the service launches. You can also get a 1-month subscription for $4 and a 3-month subscription for $8. As Nintendo previously said, voice chat and online lobby features won't be available on the Switch itself. Instead, you have to use them through a smartphone app. Sorry, I laugh about that every single time. That Nintendo says will launch this summer. Our new dedicated smart device service will connect to YouTube. Oh my God, I can't talk. Will connect to the Nintendo Switch and let you invite friends to play online, set play appointments. Oh, this is a bunch of garbage. Nintendo adds that subscribers will get free versions of classic games with added online features, citing Super Mario Bros. 3, Balloon Fight, and Dr. Mario as examples. Now, there was a big update last night. It says Nintendo confirmed that this monthly plan has indeed changed, telling Kotaku Nintendo Switch Online subscribers will have ongoing access to a library of classic games with added online play. Users can also play as many of the games as they want, as often as they like, as long as they have the active subscription. So it's kind of like PlayStation Plus, it seems. Nintendo adds that Nintendo Switch Online subscribers will be able to play a wide variety of classic games, including the aforementioned games, and more announced at a later date. At launch, the classic game library will include NES games. Super NES games continue to be under construction, but we have nothing further to discuss at this time. It remains to be seen whether this classic service will replace Nintendo's traditional virtual console, which will allow fans to buy old games on 3DS, Wii, and Wii U. When asked about the virtual console's future, Nintendo offered, "We have nothing to discuss." So they changed a lot about this thing.
They did.
First off, it's a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But we played a little Switch right before the podcast started.
Yeah.
And the online service for Nintendo Switch is bare bones to say the least.
Really?
Like I think the only thing that online right now is Mario Kart.
So real quick, but like,
There's no lobbies. There's no like friend parties or anything
Isn't?
like that. It's just right now. Of course, this app isn't live, so it's just like, oh, I want to play. Do you want to play against someone in your region, like U.S., or do you want to play someone worldwide? And it just randomly picks up people.
so oh gosh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Nintendo for you.
Yeah, I don't. I really hope that they can figure out what they're doing with it, especially because it seems like they're going to go the route of like PlayStation Plus, where as long as you have this subscription, we're going to give you free games. So
Right.
I'm all about playing Super Mario Brothers 3 again.
But why just NES games? Like that's what kills me. Like it's great they changed up the service before what it was.
Yeah.
To what it is now than what it was. But why just NES games? Just that kills me. I pay like $50, $60 a year, like we do now. For PS Plus and Xbox Live.
Yeah.
For them to do just
64,
64,
GameCube,
yeah.
whatever.
Why not?
So do you think that they'll have another different type of business when it comes to virtual console, or are they just going to get rid of it altogether then?
They haven't said anything about virtual console, so that's like the whole thing that's kind of scaring me.
Yeah.
That like they're gonna be like, oh, we're not doing virtual console anymore. And it's just like, well, there goes the reason why I wanted to switch.
Yeah, and that's what bothers me too. Is like that's what I was really excited about because with the Wii, they started off with Nintendo and then Super Nintendo, and Wii U eventually got the 64 games. I was playing Pokemon Snap on my Wii U. As much as I hated that console, I loved playing some Pokemon Snap.
I totally forgot you had one.
Yeah, but this one is like I was looking forward to possibly having GameCube games on there, but I don't know. I really hope they figure out what they're going to do with it all. Hopefully, we'll learn more with E3 coming up.
Yeah, hopefully their E3 presentation this year isn't garbage like it was last year. Like have a concentrated on just one or two games and then waste 2 hours of my time. Speaking
of which, I was actually going to save it for later, but I'll go ahead and talk about it now. It was just announced today. Today is Monday the 5th of June, right. And this will go live on Wednesday. So tomorrow, Tuesday, they announced this morning that it's going to be a Pokemon Direct. So do you think this is going to be... Well, of course, you have Pokemon Go, their anniversary coming up, right. And they announced that PvP is finally coming. Finally.
To Pokemon Go?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't hear about this?
No.
Yeah, PvP is finally coming, and they're introducing legendary characters.
Finally.
So I actually may have to get back into Pokemon Snap to see, or Pokemon Go actually, to figure out how it's going to work with PvP and blah blah blah. Because we played the crap out of that. I
remember that, dude.
We were at Magic Kingdom and studios and whatnot. Hey, like we're over here at the water. Let's go find our Bulbasaur or whatever. Franca was so mad. Oh, she's so mad. Are you going to talk to me at all?
No, I gotta catch Pokemon.
I gotta catch that Pikachu.
I gotta get that Pikachu.
Do you remember how mad you were about not getting a Pikachu at first?
I was so mad.
I think it was like I think I found it like almost like the second day. Oh my! All right, so we actually drove around apartment complexes to try and get Charmanders.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. We did do that.
Because there was a nest like in town where like we drove around an apartment complex rather than walking like the fat selves that we are. We should have lost a few pounds, but no, we're just gonna drive around this apartment complex. No, stop! We have to get this Charmander. Oh man,
it was like whatever we stayed there for like 2 hours.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Frogga calls me. He's like, "Hey, you guys coming home anytime soon? We just let us get like 5 more. We'll be all right." I gotta level up this Charmander.
We're so much. Oh man, we were losers, but everyone was.
Yeah, everybody was, and it still has a crazy amount of subscribers.
Yeah,
or players.
They're still making
I don't know anyone personally that still plays it.
I do.
Really?
Oh yeah, a lot of people downtown I know.
Oh really? Really?
Yeah, a lot of my coworkers do.
I'm gonna have to try and get back.
Because downtown, it's just like a huge area of just popular places. Yeah. So
now, if they announce Pokemon Stars coming to Switch tomorrow,
what is that?
Well, we talked about this. Was it last week or the week before? It's kind of like that second iteration of Sun and Moon. It's right. It's like they're yellow.
Yeah.
If they announce that, could that be another thing to make you kind of turn into wanting to get a Switch?
No, not really, because it's going to be basically a better. I don't want to say better looking 3DS game. Would you say? Do you think they would enhance the graphics? Maybe.
Oh yeah. I heard that they were building this from the ground up.
Really?
Like, what's the company that makes them? Is it not Niantic? Is it? No.
No, I think they're called the Pokemon Company.
Well, there was somebody else like associated with it. Whoever it was, they said that they were hiring specifically for a console game. This
Wow.
was months ago, so that's why
Okay.
everybody thought that that Stars was going to be a Switch exclusive.
Oh, then yeah, that's pretty. I would do that then.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
I'm
that'd be
hoping
game
so because
changer.
I didn't get to play Sun or Moon. I don't have a 3DS anymore, so I'm hoping that I got rid of mine forever ago.
Gosh.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that that they do announce it tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah, you shouldn't have gotten rid of your 3DS though.
I didn't play it. I didn't play it at all, really.
Do you still play your Vita?
Oh, I got rid of my Vita.
I would have too. It's dead.
Yeah, it sucks because I love the Vita, but yeah, I didn't play it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Next story. Bethesda Game Studios is making a Bleeding Edge AAA freemium game. Says Joe Screbbles over at IGN. Bethesda Game Studios, the developer behind the Elder Scrolls and Fallout series, is making what it describes as a Bleeding Edge AAA freemium game. A job listing spotted by NeoGAF user Nerolac for a game performance manager at the company's Montreal studio reveals that more than that phrase, but confirms that the unannounced game will be taking on a free-to-play business model. Bethesda president Todd Howard had previously announced that Bethesda is working on a new unannounced mobile game. It may be this freemium game is the same project. However, worth noting that the Bethesda Montreal job listing has specifically mentioned working on a mobile title, while this one does not. What in the world are they making?
What could they be making? I don't like these old free to play games, man.
I mean,
like
some of them I think could be interesting. Like the new Marvel Heroes Omega, I think is cool. I like that one.
it's okay.
But they already have Elder Scrolls,
Yeah,
and it's free to play.
it is. But how do they make money? Microtransactions.
Micro, yeah. So what are they going to do with this one? They're not going to make another Elder Scrolls because
No.
more. Matter of fact, it's going to be later on in the show. Morrowind comes out this week, and that's the DLC pack where you actually have to buy this one in order to get the expansion pack. So what are they going to do? I have no idea.
I have no idea. If they could, I don't know. Do you think it could be a new license, maybe like a new IP?
I mean, it sounds like it could be, but are you going to go into that same fantasy genre like what Skyrim is or Elder Scrolls
Or they could do post-apocalyptic like Fallout.
I mean, bleeding. What did it say? Bleeding what? Bleeding edge.
A bleeding edge.
I don't know what that means.
What does that mean? Bleeding edge.
Todd Howard, call us up.
Call us up.
What do you mean?
We've been known to break news,
Yeah. Yes, we are.
so call us up.
Yeah.
We should be Twitter verified by now, but we're not.
Yeah. All of our 50 followers, probably. I think something like that.
Thanks to all you 50 followers.
This I found really interesting. I don't think it's going to happen, but I just thought it was funny. Final Fantasy 14 discussions ongoing for Nintendo Switch and Xbox One. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
All right.
Final Fantasy 14 could yet come to Switch and Xbox One, with developer Square Enix confirming that discussions with Nintendo and Microsoft are ongoing. Director Naoko Yoshida has previously said that he would like to bring the game to both consoles, but news on that front has been somewhat quiet. Speaking with Finder, however, Yoshida once again reiterated a desire to bring the MMORPG to more platforms than just PlayStation and PC, and made clear that the talks are in progress. The problem seems to be confirming that the two platform holders will allow for instant patch updates as well as cooperation and support for the game's community. Quote, we need to make sure Nintendo and Microsoft understand what we do and have them know about our online and QA regulations, Yoshida explained. We believe that these conversations will take a long time.
Of course.
First off, it's Square. Of course, it's going to take a long time.
Of course.
But there's no way Final Fantasy 14 is going to run on a Switch.
No way. Wait, it's not. No way.
God, no. There's no way. There's no way. It doesn't have the infrastructure, I don't think. And then I think the online service is complete garbage so far. There's no way. Xbox One, possibly. But then they had all those issues with, was it 11 on Xbox 360, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. They had like a bunch of issues with 11, with people not being able to connect correctly.
Yeah.
And then, it was bad. I remember it was bad. I never played it, thank goodness. But I just remember those like big news at the time. Like people just had problems with Final Fantasy 11. And it's on, what is it on? It's on PS4 now, right?
14 is just PS4 and PC.
Okay.
And matter of fact, it was funny because I actually went into the office this morning, and my buddy, he's a big PC gamer. And he's like, "Hey, I just picked up Final Fantasy 14 for the PC, and it's amazing." I was like, "Yeah, I don't have a PC that's good enough to run anything like that." But he's playing it on his Surface Pro. I'm like, "Wait a minute, you're able to play Final Fantasy 14 on a tablet?" He's like, "Yeah, it runs amazingly." I'm like, "That's ridiculous."
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
That's
I don't
insane.
foresee this happening anytime soon, if ever.
No.
But
If not, it'll be like 5 years.
followed by another 5 years when Final Fantasy 7 finally comes out, and Kingdom Hearts 3, and yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 Chapter 2.
Oh God. So I didn't write anything down with this one, but the big rumor this week at Epcot, Tron taking over Universe of Energy.
But do you think it's going to be a track like it was Universe of Energy? I hope not.
I think it's basically just going to be the same exact ride as what Shanghai has.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Like a roller coaster?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Why? What?
That would be so awesome.
Because they have the area back there. Because of course, Wonders of Life building they only use for wine, food and wine, and the Flower and Garden Festival. But there's also a lot of area back behind that to the left of the building that they can still use.
So do you think they would tear all that stuff down?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Bro.
I know
that's a game changer.
I'm sure I got a lot of heat from you for closing down everything at Magic Kingdom last week, but for real this time, I have no problem with them closing Universe of Energy.
I have no problem doing that.
I love Universe of Energy. Do not get me wrong; it's a great ride to get out of the sun on a hot day. It needs to be updated. Ellen does not even look like that anymore. Bill Nye has so much gray in his hair. It's just the button clickers from Jeopardy. It's just like, come on. Alex Trebek still has a mustache. He doesn't have a mustache anymore.
That is so true. That is so true. And it's a great 45-minute nap.
Yeah, I do like the ride, but they took out Ellen already from being the animatronic. You don't see her anymore.
She was an animatronic?
Oh, you don't remember that?
No.
She used to fight the snake dinosaur looking thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's like I think it was like right before you went underneath the little cave area where you see like the pterodactyls or pteranodons or whatever you want to call them.
Man, I totally forgot about all that.
Yeah, it was really scary. Like the animatronic.
Yeah.
So it's actually kind of funny. Theme Park Connection, who is a sponsor with attractions.
Shout out to them.
They used to have like the mold from Ellen's face there.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. Someone bought Ellen's face. I just imagine Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
Hello, Claudius. Do a dance with me. Yeah, but yeah, I'm all about. I don't know what they're doing with Tron. I don't know if it's a viable IP, but I think the ride is cool.
I think it'd be cool even if they did like an indoor thing inside the building. But I don't want it to be a 45-minute.
This is Tron.
This is Tron.
Go to sleep now.
That's me. Oh my gosh.
Now, all right. So say both of them could be roller coasters. Would you rather see a Tron, or not even roller coasters? Just say it's going to be a triple, a e-ticket, attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather the IP of Tron or Guardians?
Tron.
Really?
Yeah, because it's cooler. Like the whole gimmick is cooler, I think.
Okay.
The neon lights, futuristic.
Oh, yeah.
It fits Epcot, but I think that would totally change the way Epcot's perceived.
Yeah.
In terms of...
and
it fits the gimmick, I think.
Really, I think it's changed a lot in the past few years anyway. The way I look at it now, it's basically just a place for...
drinking?
Food. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
For food and drink, that I couldn't tell you how many times I go to Epcot as with my family and just see the sheer amount of drunkards puking over the bridge, as you're going to China or something.
Yeah.
It's like, come on,
Yeah.
You're at Disney. This ain't Universal where there's 12 million simulators. Come on.
But it's true. Even on the weekends, you'll see on the weekdays you don't see Tron. You don't see Epcot busy at all. It's on the weekends. It's slam packed.
Yeah.
Whether it's food and wine, flower garden, it doesn't matter. It's slam packed, and it's always just adults.
Yeah.
And even nowadays, if say you say a bad word, oh, you can't say that here at Disney. At Epcot, everyone's all like, it's free reign. This is a 21 and up park. We do not care. And everyone's going, bibbity bobbity boo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so,
I think it could help though. With the new attraction.
It could.
What's the last big attraction that they brought there besides Soarin' was Mission Space?
In terms of like something brand new.
Yeah. I mean, of course, you had
Frozen
Frozen, but
Frozen
yeah,
doesn't
no,
count.
no, it's still just a regular boat ride.
Yeah.
Mission Space, I think, would
was
be
it
the
Mission
last.
Space? Yeah.
I mean, they updated Test Track after that, but still, that's
Yeah.
well, that's funny too. So you could have Tron and then Tron Light within like a block of each other. I didn't think about that till just now because Test Track now for it's just Tron.
Yeah.
I love the story
awesome.
for the old Test Track more so than what it is now.
I liked it. The whole the old thing used to go through when you did the drifting.
Oh, like the cones or whatever.
Yeah, so
and then the
cool.
Belgian blocks and all that other sprayed on and everything.
Yeah, you don't do those stuff anymore.
No, not at all. No.
Man, that's unfortunate, man. That stuff, man.
Yeah.
You guys have missed out on some good stuff.
Yeah, gosh, we're old.
He wants to get rid of all the good. He wants to get rid of all that.
Get rid of everything.
Get rid of all of it.
Bring in pirates and new Beauty and the Beast.
Bring in all the live action stuff.
Yeah. Let's see here. Busch Gardens Tampa introduces theme party zones and more for summer nights event, says Brittany Tuttle and AttractionsMagazine.com. Busch Gardens Tampa is making summer louder this year with their Imagine Summer Nights event, featuring 3 park-wide summer-themed party zones, summer dining, thrilling rides in the dark, summer dining. This event also features a new ice show called Turn It Up at the Moroccan Palace. The event is included with regular park admission and runs from June 16th through August 6th. Summer nights will open in the park from until 9 p.m. Sundays through Thursdays, and then until 11 Fridays and Saturdays. The summer uniques party zones are located at Cheetah Hunt Plaza, Stanleyville, and Pantopia. Guests are encouraged to dance all night and indulge in the party zone fare. The 3 zones are Fiesta. Can you do the whistle, the Del Rio? It works better when we're actually being recorded. Guests can immerse themselves in an authentic Latin experience with live entertainment and delicious menu to include jerk chicken empanadas.
That sounds so good.
I don't know how to pronounce this. Chicharrones?
I'm
sure. Hopefully I didn't cuss anybody out there. I apologize.
Sorry.
If I did. And slow roasted mojo pork. I like that. And then you got Vibin Village in Stanleyville. This party zone will transport guests to Africa with tribal entertainment and authentic menu with artisan wines and crafts beers. Tamarind shrimp watermelon cooler. What?
I hope that's not a drink.
I don't think that's part of a tribe.
Well, actually, it could be a drink.
I know. I'm just laughing at authentic tribe entertainment, and you have tamarind shrimp watermelon cooler. What?
Does that mean they put the shrimp on the drink?
I don't know.
Like
that's
a thingamajiggy?
That's weird. Smoked chicken pocket with harissa. Was that how you say that?
I don't know.
And chicken mafi with peanut sauce.
You lost me at peanut sauce.
And then Luau in Pantopia with entertainment straight from the islands. This party zone has a Hawaiian-inspired menu that includes Hawaiian barbecue ribs, pineapple cheesecake, parfait, and whole chicken.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so
I'm
good.
all about that one. That last one, yeah.
Heck yeah.
I think we need to go to Busch Gardens.
Dude, I haven't been to Busch Gardens in like 3 years.
Really?
Since I don't work at Universal anymore. Yeah, it's been like 3 years.
Wow. Yeah, it's been a while for me. Have you been on Cheetah Hunt since it opened?
Yeah.
Or what's the other one, the drop one? Falcon's Fury.
No, I haven't been on that one.
Oh my gosh, that's scary.
Is it really?
Oh god. So I have a really big fear of heights, especially with it being like wide open.
Yeah.
I kind of cried a little bit.
That's the one that does it shoot you up?
No. So you're going up just slowly, and then all of a sudden, as you get like to the top, you like move your seat like this, and you're just facing the ground. Ooh. And all of a sudden, it just goes, and then you lift out like right before the end. Yeah, it was the scariest thing. Trinity actually went on it before I did. My oldest, yeah.
Oh, you were that scared?
I was that scared. Yeah, I can't even do the thing we're filming at Fun Spot, and they actually have that thing where it goes back and forth like this or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't do that either.
Really?
Yeah, no, I can't do it. Scares the crap out of me.
I would no.
But this sounds like a lot of fun though. I think we gotta go out,
dude. I would so do it.
So maybe we'll have to talk to a friend that works at SeaWorld.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, Natalie.
Hi there. How you doing? You're gonna get some of that Fiesta in there.
Yeah, that Luau and Pantopia.
Luau Pantopia.
Speaking of SeaWorld, new pop bubble show has started at SeaWorld Orlando, says Brittany Tuttle at AttractionsMagazine.com. SeaWorld Orlando has collaborated with Bubble Legendary for this summer's newest show, Pop. Dirty Pop. This live performance inspired by Bubbles from the Sea is presented by Fan Yang as he brings his talent to the stage in a beautiful display. Yang's presentation is choreographed to an original musical score and displays how bubbles can be manipulated in all sorts of sizes and shapes. He says, I looked to the sea and found amazing inspiration. The bubbles found naturally in our oceans, trails of bubbles left by swimming penguins, and bubbles created by dolphins and whales all came to mind, said Yang, who found a bubble legendary and lead performer in Pop. I'm so proud of this collaboration with SeaWorld, and I hope every guest who attends Pop will love it as much as I do. So actually, I'm actually really excited about this. Maybe I just got tickets to go to SeaWorld.
What?
Maybe from the friend that we talked about earlier.
Lucky.
So maybe we'll see if we can get a win. But because she was telling me about that they basically want guests to come in and check out this new show, Pop. I think it's actually performed right there at the oh gosh, I can't think of where.
The Nautilus Theater?
Yeah, Nautilus. There you go. Yeah.
That's a cool little theater, too.
Yeah, I like it, too.
I like it. It's really neat.
But I who doesn't love bubbles?
I love bubbles, but I'm just intrigued to see how this works. Like, dude, that's crazy. Like, and they make things of themselves. I guess you can make a bubble with it. Like,
I didn't see anything for it. I didn't watch any of the video, but I would imagine he's going to be doing all kinds of weird shapes and sizes or
so
whatever.
It's just one guy?
I mean, he says he's the lead performer, so I would imagine
Okay.
it's like a group of people.
Yeah. Almost like a dance thing, maybe.
I always just think of like oh man, not Ripley's, but what's the other one? Not Fun Spot. Oh gosh, the one on iDrive. Oh man, totally blanking.
Point Orlando?
Yeah.
No, Point.
The one that's
Wonderworks.
Yeah, Wonderworks.
Hey.
So they have that huge bubble thing where you actually have like the huge circle and you can put your kids, into the
Yeah.
bubble or whatever. And I mean, they love that.
And
so
whoop.
I don't know. I love bubbles. Like just going on great movie rides. Ooh,
Ooh.
bubbles.
Oh, I do too.
Bubbles,
I do
bubbles,
too.
Bubbles.
Or I'll just hardcore dance when those people have those bubble things.
And the kids love it too.
Oh, yeah.
It's-
And I'll
it's-
run. I'm like, bubbles!
Love it. Oh God, we're such kids. Let's see here. More theme park news. Lots of theme park news.
So
this
much
week.
theme park stuff.
Legoland Florida is to bring a renaissance of fun with Night Lights summertime event, says Brittany Tuttle of AttractionsMagazine.com.
Wow.
Brittany, you're all over the podcast this week.
Man.
Legoland Florida Resort is bringing a new nightly, get it, nightly with a K, fun starting this July with Legoland Night Lights, a festival of medieval fun for the whole family. This event is exclusive to Legoland Florida and invites all young knights, princesses, knaves, lords, ladies to enjoy all the themed activities, including scavenger hunts, hands-on Lego builds, DJ dance parties, a character meet and greet, and challenges with Lego theme parties.
Wow.
They do stuff like this, like they did it with Star Wars weekends, and then what's the other one that they did? And then Django, I think it was.
Wait, they have Star Wars weekends?
Yeah.
Like thing
Well,
there now?
I think they only do it like 1 or 2 weekends, but they don't
Yeah.
have any like actual like guests from the movie or anything.
Yeah.
But they do like a costume parade. Matter of fact, you can watch it on Attractions Magazine's YouTube channel, Daycation Kingdom, myself and the family.
Hey.
We went out there and filmed. It was about, I want to say about a year ago.
Yeah.
The kids all dressed up, and they were in a parade, and they got to meet Lego Darth Vader. So I'd imagine it's gonna be just like this, where I'm sure you'll be able to meet new characters that you don't meet any other time, and
Wow.
usually they do like this cool little mural where like they'll give you like a white square,
Yeah.
and it's basically like a paint by numbers, but you have to use like the little Lego bricks, and you put like the square up on the mural.
Really?
Yeah, I think Legoland's really cool. I mean, it's a little further out of the way than what all the other theme parks are.
Yeah.
But they do some cool events to try and get crowds out there, I think.
But a lot of people do come here to Florida to go to Legoland.
Oh yeah, it was crazy back last week. Matter of
What?
fact, like the main road, like outside of Legoland, was backed up because of people going inside Legoland.
outta
Yeah,
here.
it was crazy. Yeah,
I'm not saying I don't get it.
I mean, you're not what the demographic is.
That's true.
Like when I go there, I have a good time, but I'm having a good time because my kids are having a good time.
Right.
It's getting garnered straight towards them.
Okay, so if I went out there with like, say, a friend my
Yeah.
age, they'd be like, okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah, no. Matter of fact, this may be totally false. This is a podcast of false information, since of course we were wrong last week about E3 being this weekend. It's actually this weekend.
This week.
we're totally screwed up.
Sorry.
We still had fun making predictions.
Hey, there we go.
But I want to say I heard somewhere that they wouldn't let a single man go into a park because he didn't have kids with him, kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Jeez.
So I don't know how true that is, but I know I read that somewhere. I don't know if it was the one. I doubt it was the one here, but maybe it was California or over in Europe or whatever.
That wouldn't surprise me though.
But yeah,
It's crazy.
this one, I don't know if you read this before we got to the podcast, but I found this today on Orlando Weekly,
Okay.
searching through Facebook, and this popped up, and this is nuts if it's true. You ready for this? Are you ready?
Hit me with your best shot.
No. I said, are you ready? Yeah, because we got wrestling news.
We do?
Real wrestling news. It says a WWE theme park is in the works, and some think it might be coming to Orlando.
Oh, boy.
Orlando has long been rumored home of the future WWE Hall of Fame attraction. This location has been rumored to include nearly every logical place for any type of attraction, from City Walk to iDrive to Church Street to downtown. There's never been any type of solid evidence that WWE is interested in a brick-and-mortar Hall of Fame, and even less evidence that such a museum would be built in Central Florida. But now, things are a-changing. Recently, Forek, an international entertainment design firm company locally known for its work on Islands of Adventure's port of entry and the village's retirement community, released a publication showcasing some of their recent work. In the industry pamphlet is a multi-page section of WWE branded attractions. Forek expanded that WWE has especially conscious of creating authentic experiences that would live up to the high expectations of their extremely discerning fans. They were also looking for scalability so that their branded attractions could be accommodated in a variety of venues. Forek goes on to explain that the attraction they designed could accommodate an indoor venue as well as full-scale outdoor WWE theme park sites. The attractions are also being designed for a global market. While whole-scale outdoor WWE theme park seems like a likely as Walt Disney World starting a Holy Land Experience freestyle day. Oh my God.
Wow.
Man, that's funny. Many of the concepts seemingly featured do seem likely in a Hall of Fame style attraction. As Andre the Giant themed fun house and a haunted house known as the WWE House of Horrors featuring Undertaker and the Boogeyman are two of the more classic attractions in the design. A dark ride called Road to WrestleMania is mentioned, though no details on what the ride would actually be. Other traditional theme park rides, such like a roller coaster held up by massive John Cena, a drop tower, and other carnival-style flat rides are also featured. A Kuka arm-style ride similar to Epcot's former Summer of All Thrills sits in the middle of a wrestling ring. Various interactive displays, an arcade, a green screen. Oh, the thing, it looks crazy. I've seen these pictures.
Are you serious?
And I'm just like, what? Like, we've heard for years that, this Hall of Fame dining thing was going to be coming.
It's supposed to be at where NBA was.
Yeah, NBA City or whatever. Yeah. But nothing has ever come of it.
Yeah. This would be crazy.
A WWE theme park?
What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do when the WWE theme park runs wild on you?
I don't like a roller coaster being held up by John Cena. Like, what?
What? That's crazy. No, it would have been better if they had like the roller coaster held up by like somebody better, like Hogan.
I mean, just in general.
In general, though.
What?
That's crazy.
What does wrestling have to do with a roller coaster?
Do the ups and downs, the trials and tribulation of being a pro wrestler.
I mean, like the Undertaker. Oh my gosh, the Undertaker dark ride. Like I can kind of see because it's it's that gimmick for it, everything. But
that'd be scary. Can you imagine like a boat ride of the Undertaker going
Willy Wonka style?
Willy Wonka style, or like a was a buried alive match.
Oh my God,
Kane and the Undertaker. You're just going on the boat ride, seeing
Jim Ross. My God,
my God, he's dead.
He's got a family. What? Like, all right. I love wrestling as much as you and most of our friends, but I don't think a WWE theme park is what's going to happen here.
But it would draw.
Oh yes, it would. I mean, WrestleMania here was of course was it like 3 months ago?
Yeah,
and it was crazy how packed we were. The convention center, the events itself, all the different indie show events that were going on at all the different hotels. It was packed. Like wrestling is huge still, but a theme park.
I think, dude, can you imagine that though? Like if they actually had a show there. Or like a giant Titantron or something like that. Titantron. Like
what?
Dude, I would be in support of it.
Really?
As long as they don't charge $100 to get in like Disney does.
Well, if it's anything like Hulk Hogan, who's coming back to his beach house, $100 for an autograph.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah. So if you don't know, their Hogan's Beach House took over a 7-Eleven on iDrive.
Really?
Yeah, it's the one right there by the Perkins. So on the corner of iDrive and Sand Lake, like right across from the big McDonald's, Hogan's Beach House is there, and ever since WrestleMania, that's it. That's where it's been, tentatively until like the big new area opens up.
Mm-hmm.
But they just announced today that he's coming back, and $100 for an autograph.
Wow.
Hulk Hogan. So what you gonna do, brother? Open up that
what
wallet,
you gonna do, brother? Open up that wallet and run wild with my signature. That sounded more like Mr. T. Didn't.
Now I'm thinking of the Mother's Day thing that he did. I love my mama on Christmas. I love my mama on Valentine's Day.
I love my mama every day.
Oh, Mr. T. Oh, Mr. T. Wasn't he on Dancing with the Stars or something?
Was he?
I don't know. Mr. T.
He's the best.
Clubber Lane.
Dude, the second best Rocky villain.
Who's the first?
Ivan Drago.
Oh, I was gonna say, who are you gonna say?
I will break him. Bro. Dolph Lundgren is so cool.
I'm just glad you didn't give him like a redneck accent like you do everybody else.
Oh, I can't do that for Dolph Lundgren as Ivan Drago.
Good. Do redneck Ivan Drago.
I will break him.
Oh,
Rocky
man.
4 had the best music too. There's no easy way out.
That's the one where he was chasing after the chicken in the snow, right?
No, that's the one because Apollo, when he died,
Oh,
he went inside his
yeah,
little
yeah,
Ferrari
yeah.
and he's crying and he's there's no shortcut home. And he's still just driving. You see him you see the montage of Apollo and Rocky running on the beach and going hugging after in the water, and they're like, yes, yes, in Rocky 3. Sorry.
All right, sidetracking. Is Rocky an Impossible White Man movie?
No.
No? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because
Even though he beats Drago?
even though he beats Drago.
All right.
Because Rocky, it all starts from the beginning. Rocky was just a small
Just
town
regular dude. But
and just got big.
no different than Dominic Toretto. He just started some small time, I'm stealing VCRs, and then all of a sudden he's driving, a submarine.
But Rocky can't jump 2,000 feet in the air. Oh, and also have a parking garage blown up on him and walk out.
Still walk out. Oh, man. Love it. Speaking of which, they announced that that's opening up next year, March. Fast and Furious.
Hey, guys, and guess what this big news is, too, if you haven't heard it?
Simulator.
It's a simulator. But I really hope, like I was telling Mike earlier, I was hoping that it becomes like a hardcore Henry type ride where you are looking through the eyes of Dominic Toretto. How awesome would that be?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. I know they already have this. What is it? Japan that they have it already, or LA, or
Japan?
Japan?
I think Japan.
I can't remember where it is.
forgot,
I know
yeah.
they have the ride already. I've never seen anything from it, so I don't know anything how it
Same,
works
neither
or
have I.
whatever. But yeah,
You'd probably be like,
I'll still want to ride it.
be test track,
Yeah.
but simulator wise,
Oh, Fast and Furious, so good.
so good.
So just like normal, we're gonna get into the box office for the week,
Box office,
and it's a record-breaking box office.
Hey,
Wonder Woman debuted in first place at the domestic box office, breaking the record for the biggest opening weekend of all time for a female director. Director Patty Jenkins' new DC movie earned an estimated $100.5 million domestically, eclipsing 50 Shades of Grey, the prior record holder for the biggest debut for a female director, which grossed over 85 when it opened in 2015. When compared to other superhero solo films, Wonder Woman's debut is bigger than both Iron Man and Doctor Strange, but behind the likes of Man of Steel,
Which is a good
Steel,
movie.
Deadpool, and Spider-Man. Wonder Woman also performed quite well internationally thus far, raking an additional $122.5 million from 55 foreign markets.
wow.
This is a film that's perfect for our time, hopeful and inspiring, as well as a hugely entertaining adventure. It transcends the genre. Warner Brothers Pictures, president of worldwide marketing and distribution, Sue Kroll, said in a statement. Patty Jenkins and an exceptional cast and crew, led an incomparable Gal Gadot, delivered a Wonder Woman that is the true to the aspirational hero. Wonder Woman, like I said, had 100.5. Captain Underpants, I love just saying that.
I didn't see that movie.
Gained 23.5 at second place. Pirates fell a lot. I think it was like 63% to 21.6. Guardians still up in there in the top 5 with 9.7, and Baywatch number 5 at 8.5.
Oh man, no Fast and Furious.
Yeah, no,
That's so unfortunate.
yeah,
Oh,
no. They're finally finally out of the top 5.
no.
But I saw Wonder Woman. You didn't see it yet, right?
I did not see it yet.
Um,
Did you like it? I don't think I've asked you.
I really liked it.
Did you really like it or did you love it?
See, I don't know a whole lot about Wonder Woman
Okay.
as character. I never read any of her comic books. The only thing I know is from what they showed, on the Batman, Superman, Saturday morning cartoon,
Right.
Justice League or whatever.
With the invisible jet.
Yeah. So I knew the story of where she came from and who she really is and blah blah blah. It was a really fun movie.
Really?
It really was. And they try and do a little couple twists and turns with who the villain is in the movie. But I really liked it. I really really liked it.
So okay, so I have a question because like everyone is saying about the new one's gonna be in present day. This is not present day set in present times.
No, it starts out present day.
Okay.
And then it's her like remembering what happened, because it has a lot to do with that picture that they show in Batman versus Superman
I didn't see
of
it.
her. You didn't see Batman versus Superman?
Still hasn't seen
It-
it. I know.
It's not horrible, but it's not good either. Anyway, there's this picture that they show of her like with the guy from Star Trek that's in this
Chris
one.
Pine.
Yeah, Chris Pine, and then their other friends from World War I, and it just goes on about like how they met and how she became Wonder Woman and blah blah blah. It's really good. If she wasn't a superhero, it'd be an Impossible White Man movie because she has some awesome fight scenes.
Really?
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I want to tell you like what it is, but I don't want to spoil anything. There's a lot of really cool fight scenes that she's in.
dope. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. Oh yes.
Just like
good.
it's funny because of course I thought of Tom Hanks and Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
You remember like the bell tower part, like where there's a sniper up there or whatever.
Yes.
She goes ham on someone that's a sniper up in a bell tower, and yeah, it's so cool. I really liked it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
There is no after credit scene. I was really disappointed with that.
Really?
I really thought there was going to be something, whether talk about Aquaman or Flash or whoever. No extra credit scene.
That's drop the ball. They dropped the ball.
I don't know if that was just like if it was just an IMAX 3D that you got that or what happened, but there was nothing in regular.
Do you think they probably did it because they thought they saw this movie as kind of a risk of sorts? Because think about it. If they failed with this movie, do you think the DC
regardless,
Marvel film whatever would have
Justice League's next up and it's coming regardless.
Regardless.
Yeah, because I think it's November, December that it's coming out.
Really?
Matter of fact, we even got the teaser trailer for Justice League
Shut
beforehand.
up.
Yeah. I mean, it's the one that's been out for like a month or so, but
I don't say that.
yeah. I mean, I forgot. If you don't remember, Dee doesn't watch trailers, so.
Nope.
But I liked it. I liked it a lot. Actually, one more thing before I get into the topic of the show. Just really quick. Is it James Mulligan? Who's the one who does Breaking Bad? Who's the creator?
Vince Gilligan.
Vince Gilligan. There you go, brother. He was quoted this weekend for saying that he wants to do a Breaking Bad PSVR game. I have no idea what they're going to do with it, but he said that he went to Sony Studios, tried out this PSVR, and he says, I want to do Breaking Bad VR.
Can you imagine the narrative of that whole thing?
Like, who do you think, would they do it from Walt's perspective or from...
I think you could be totally somebody completely
just
like a
somebody off...
But you have to deal with Walter White.
Oh, no. Oh, dude, how cool would it be if you were the Fly? That's my favorite episode of Breaking Bad.
Dude.
Because that's like, to me,
so cool.
it's that point where you know that Walt is no longer Walt and
Yeah.
he is now Heisenberg.
Yeah.
So that was like that's that episode for me.
Yeah,
How
where-
cool would that be? Like you're the Fly and you're just floating around, blah blah blah.
Just trying to like
What was that again?
just trying to like
It's like a chewy fly. What is
yeah. That'd be really neat because I don't know.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know what you
I just saw that really quick, and I remember you were talking about Breaking Bad last week, or Better Call Saul.
Such
So
a good
I
show.
saw it really quick before we came up here, so I wrote it down really quick.
That'd be really cool. That'd be awesome. But like, I would just wonder. I would be more concerned about not concerned, but like I'd be more excited about the narrative because
Yeah.
he's such a great storyteller.
Oh yeah, he's great. He's great. So we're gonna get into the topic of the show, and I would prefer Kelsey to be here so she could put a little bit more input to it, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. All right. So Bull Moose 716 on Twitter
Hey, Bull.
doesn't say what the actual name is. It just says Buffalocalypse.
Buffalocalypse.
Reminds me of Sesame Street. The
it was just in my
Snuffleupagus.
head.
Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, Snuffleupagus.
Anyway, thank you for this question. It says, in wake of Wonder Woman's success, what other female superheroes should get their own solo film?
Ooh. Now in the DC universe, I think Black Canary would be a great one.
Really?
Yeah, because you'll have that Flash, you'll have that Green Arrow
Green
element,
Arrow.
which would be really neat.
So I was gonna say, she was part of Birds of Prey, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah,
With a Huntress or whatever.
Huntress and oh gosh,
And then, of course, it eventually became Batgirl. That she was, their not Batgirl. What did she eventually become when she got paralyzed?
oh,
Oracle.
thank you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
her name.
Yeah.
Oh, it's killing me.
So I mean, that could be cool, but of course, that's not a solo movie,
Right.
But I think Black Canary could be cool.
Black Canary would be cool. Huntress would be pretty neat.
I think the obvious one that everyone's going to say is Harley.
Harley, yeah.
I think she was. That was one of the cool things for Suicide Squad for me.
I thought she was so good.
Yeah.
Margot, what's her name?
Robbie.
Robbie,
Yeah,
thank
Margot
you.
Robbie.
I thought she was so good as Harley. Oh, she nailed it. In my
Yeah.
opinion, I think
Yeah.
so. Batwoman would be great.
And we're actually getting
and
that.
Batgirl would be great too.
And Joss Whedon is directing Batgirl. Correct?
Okay, Batgirl. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. You're right. But Batwoman, I think would be cool too. She has a really neat story if you ever get to read her comics.
What's the difference between Batgirl and Batwoman?
They're two totally different people.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. All right. So who's Barbara Gordon?
Barbara Gordon is Batgirl.
Okay. And Batwoman is an entirely different person.
Is a totally different person. I forgot her real name. Oh, it's gonna kill me now. We don't have a research.
Yeah, no research this week. So
I'll have to look it up, but I'll get to it when I can.
She becomes Batwoman later on.
Yeah. So like,
Is it all right? First off, is it same Earth? Because
Yeah.
of course, comic DC especially has different Earths. Earth 1 and Earth 2. Blah blah blah.
yeah, it's the same Earth.
Okay.
I think she's only in this Earth though. The primarily one. It's Catherine Kane. That's her name. So, but yeah, she's really. It's a great story, great book. If you ever
Interesting.
get a chance to read it.
Do you have anything for that? I may have to borrow that if you have anything.
I do. Actually.
Oh.
I do have the book.
Maybe I'll have to do some research.
Do some comic book reading.
What was the other one I was actually going to talk about? I totally lost it.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good, dude. Oh man, it was an X or Marvel too. Of course we're gonna get Captain Marvel.
We are?
But yeah, that's Oh man, I can't remember who's playing her now.
Are we really getting Captain Marvel?
Yeah. I can't remember. I don't know if it's in time for Infinity Wars or not.
Miss Marvel we need to.
That's the one that she's like all stretchy or whatever, like Mr. Fantastic, right?
That's I think so. Hold on, let's find out.
Doing our own research.
We're doing our own research. This is very, very odd. Sorry. Sorry. Ooh, this is we're about to find out right now. I'm so sorry, guys. Don't be mad.
Oh, Brie Larson. There you go.
Brie Larson's gonna be Captain Marvel. The Marvel Comics Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
I don't really know what she's in.
I would have said. Oh, hold on. I just had it. Hold on.
What? I know she was in something recently. Gosh, what
Uh,
was she in recently?
Brie Larson.
That everyone's all like, "Oh my gosh, she was so great."
That's right. She was in 21 Jump Street.
Oh, that girl, the blonde.
Yeah.
That's Brie Larson.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Oh, she was in Kong. That's right. I forgot.
I didn't see.
I didn't see it yet either.
I didn't know that was Brie Larson.
She was in Community.
She was in Community.
When was she in Community? I have to go back and look. So
to look
Community
at
is like one of our favorite shows
Yeah.
ever.
I hope it wasn't when it was bad.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. But let's see who's some of the other ones. I would have said Black Widow, but I think I'm kind of done with.
Scarlett Johansson.
yeah.
She's so bad. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
She's not a good actress.
Yeah, and then I don't think Olivia Munn was the right selection for Psylocke.
Ugh.
But depending on what they do with X-Men with Dark Phoenix, the one who plays in Game of Thrones. Gosh, we are horrible today.
We are so bad. Which one? She's
Sansa.
Sophie Turner.
Yeah, Sophie Turner.
Yeah.
She's they're doing the Dark Phoenix saga again.
They are?
Yeah. So,
But Sophie Turner's cool, so I'll take it.
but of course, with I think they're doing on TV. Was it FX? They're doing Squirrel Girl or Lifetime or something.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's some random channel. I think it's maybe Lifetime that they're doing Squirrel Girl.
I would so
They
watch
haven't
that.
announced who's going to play or anything.
Really?
Yet. But
That'd be
that's
a
one
neat
of those
show.
super quirky ones. Something different. I don't know who else they could do really.
I think they could do it. Well, if we're not gonna do just solo, Colossus and Magic would be really, really awesome. That's Colossus' sister.
why don't
Magic is
dude? Just going off of Deadpool, why don't you just do
Deadpool, Colossus, and Magic movie?
No. Who was in Deadpool?
The bald
Teenage.
That hero they actually made up for that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they made her up. I forgot her name. It was like Time
No,
Bomb or something like that.
Now, Magic, they're actually, I don't know anything about this character. She's one of the New Mutants, right?
Yeah, now she is. She was an X-Men.
Okay, because they're doing a new movie with the New Mutants. As a matter of fact, Maisie Williams was picked up. She's going to be in the movie, and I'll see if I can look it up as I'm talking about it. And then also, who the one from Split? She's going to be in it as well. You're looking it up here.
I know what you're talking about though. The girl, I forgot her name.
New Mutants. This is great. Anna Taylor-Joy.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, Rosario Dawson. Oh, she's rumored. Okay, so yeah, Maisie Williams is gonna play Wolfbane. Oh, Anna Taylor-Joy is actually playing Magic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Charlie Heaton. I know him from. Where do I know him from?
He was. Oh gosh, I know he was in something recently.
Oh, Stranger Things. That's right.
Oh, that's right.
He was the brother.
Yeah,
from Stranger Things.
the older
He's
brother.
playing Cannonball. See, I don't know anything about
Sorry.
any of these New Mutants. Mirage. Who is that?
Most of these were an X-Force, and like they were all from other different teams, and then finally, I guess they kind of combined them all. Like Cannonball was an X-Force.
Okay.
Magic was an X-Men. I guess they're just kind of.
Well, then of course you have X-Force coming too. They said after Deadpool 2.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, that better be like rated R stuff right there, because that's going to be with like Apache and Cable, and if they decide to recruit another Wolverine, because that's
somebody put up this picture.
And X-23
of who was it that they put up a picture of today of Wolverine? Not Tom Hardy. Oh man, who was it? Might have been Tom Hardy, but yeah, I think it was. I think it was actually one of our friends, Natalie. I think she put up a picture and says all I see is Wolverine. But like, yeah, you can't have him be Bane, Venom, and Wolverine. I mean, there's got to be a line drawn somewhere.
It's like, stop it.
Yeah, because I think is what it was. He had like longer hair and he had like a cigar hanging out of his mouth or whatever.
I can see Tom Hardy though do it.
Yeah, but
Tom Hardy could be like I see Tom Hardy more as like a Punisher.
You all right? So you don't watch Daredevil, right?
Too brutal.
The dude that's playing him now, the guy from Walking Dead,
I heard he's very awesome.
He's amazing, and everyone loved him so much that they're making their own Punisher series.
I'm not gonna watch that. If it's like anything like the comics, which apparently Netflix has no problem doing.
Yeah.
No, I'm not watching. Because the funny thing is, like, as crazy gory as Game of Thrones is, I can totally deal with that.
Yeah.
This stuff, bone breaking,
it's not that bad.
Brutal. I think I got past the third episode and I was like, nope, I'm done. Thank you.
And you were actually talking about solo female movies. Jessica Jones, I think, did an amazing job for hyping up female leads.
Do you think she could do her a solo movie?
I look as that Netflix series as one big movie. I don't think they would have put that on a movie screen, and that's why Netflix is better with it, because they're able to push the envelope a little bit more than what a movie would be.
But now, do you think they could, if they said, "Oh, we're doing a Jessica Jones movie in the movie theaters"? Do you think they could?
If she should, oh, I think so. I think everybody's all hyped about what all the Marvel stuff is. I think anything that Marvel has a name on, I think everybody's going to go see it anyway.
Yeah.
Because minus, I mean, they haven't had a dud. They've had a few weak ones, like with Thor: Dark World or whatever. But
oh yeah,
Marvel has hit at least a double, on each movie.
We're not counting the Spider-Mans and the X-Men movies.
No. I was talking straight Marvel. From Iron Man up to now, which is Guardians.
Okay.
Too. Yeah. I think all of them have been great. I mean, of course, Iron Man 2 and 3. I mean, they're okay. They're watchable, but they're not Suicide Squad.
I thought 2 was brutal.
I was okay with it, but yeah,
I fell asleep. It took me numerous times to finish it.
Let's go ahead and get into random topic.
Random topic of discussion. Shout out to Kelsey, who can't be here this week, but she'll be here next week. And that's my random song.
What you got?
For my random topic?
Yeah.
All right, kids. It's time once again. If you didn't hear the first episode, it's the first time you're going to be hearing it. Things that grinds my gears. Oh, man. So I just got Friday the 13th, the game.
Okay.
I would say it's a fun game. When I can actually get in one, I'm waiting at least. Okay, here's my rule for this game. 10 minutes. If I don't get in the game, I quit. I'm out.
Wait. 10 minutes?
Did I not tell you this? I didn't tell you any of this. Dude, I'm waiting 10 minutes at least for a game.
What?
Yeah. So I have another friend out there. He waited yesterday, actually, 2 days ago. No, yesterday. This was yesterday. No, 2 days ago. He waited an hour, still didn't get in a game.
How is that possible?
Dude.
Is it? Are there not enough players?
There is enough players. It's just they're having server problems. And they supposedly, the PC runs fine, supposedly. And then the Xbox One, they just released a patch that was supposed to fix all this stuff 2 days ago. Still have yet to release a PS4 patch. And it's just like you could tell, not just with this problem, but in the game, they released the game extremely too early. And it's just like, people complain about games being released. Oh, they're delaying the game. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday the 13th, the game, is the reason why when there's a delay on a game, let it be delayed.
Oi.
Dude, there was a glitch yesterday where 4 people were literally stuck together.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I think you did send me that one.
I did.
And I saw one the other day where like there was a camper that Jason was chasing after, but she was floating in the air and Jason couldn't get to her.
Yeah.
What is going on?
And like there's another one that happened when I first got the game. Jason grabbed her and like killed her, and she was still floating in the air, like just floating like.
Now, the last game I remember that happened something like this was Drive Club on PlayStation, where it got pushed back, and then they released it, and they were supposed to have like the PlayStation Plus version come out, but they had so many issues.
Really?
They issued refunds on anyone who asked. Do you think this is gonna happen?
It's getting to the point where because like the only way I play now, luckily I've met when I do get in games and people do have mics, which if you got this game, you don't have a headset, I hate you. Because the game is communication. It really is. If you
See,
really
I don't think I'd be able to play it because if I play online, I'm not talking to anybody.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want to talk.
But the people
if I'm playing Overwatch, I turn on my party thing, so I'm in a party and I don't have to listen to anybody.
But the people I've met, because I actually friend all of them, so we can actually do like private matches, so we can just get in a game and play.
Yeah,
they actually all been pretty cool.
Oh,
like,
really?
Legit. Yeah, they've a lot of neat people that I've met so far.
Boy, no. Did I hear something the other day that our friend that's playing it, he got in a car as they're trying to like jump it in order to get away, and he just drove off. Is that what I heard? So
yeah, that's the best part. You can totally go rogue, and so what happens is, say they have the battery, the car battery, they repair the battery. They find the gas tank. They put the gas tank, and all they're looking for is the keys. Say you have the keys to the car. You could say, I got the keys, guys. Come and find me. And then all of a sudden, you just decide to just drive off on your own.
That's amazing.
And
then everybody's left to defend for themselves.
Everyone's left to fend for themselves. They have to either call the cops, survive the 20 minutes, or find a boat home.
That's how long a match is 20 minutes?
Each match is 20 minutes.
That's a long time.
We know what's worse is you don't get the XP for whatever you did until the match is over.
Wait. So say you and I are playing.
Okay.
And Jason's chasing after us.
Okay.
I die.
Okay.
I'm not done with the game?
No.
I have to wait the whole 20 minutes?
You have to wait the whole 20 minutes.
Until everybody's dead?
Or until everyone's dead. But there is a cool thing about it. I know, it's brutal. There's a main character, I guess in the Friday the 13th series, I've only seen like 2 or 3 of those movies, named Tommy Jarvis. And I guess he's like a big character in the movie that can like kill Jason, I guess. And you can call him, and then someone who's dead does respawn as him. And
but that's the only thing
that could save you from not being bored to death watching these people.
That's crazy.
But it's cool how they have the communication though, because like, so say you and I are in a game and we're near each other without a walkie-talkie. I could be like, "Is anyone around?" And you could be like, "Oh snap, I'm here," and I'll be like, "Okay, Mike, let's talk, let's whatever." But if say we decide to separate from each other, we won't hear each other.
So it's kind of like what Halo was back in the day.
Yeah.
So like, if you're within a certain vicinity of each other, you're able to hear each other.
Yeah. But then when you have the walkie-talkie, you can talk to anybody that has a walkie-talkie too.
What about Jason? Like, what does he hear? Everything and anything?
Only if he's in your vicinity.
Okay.
But it's funny because people who are Jason will do booty things And like
what?
Like there was this one guy. He was funny. He had like gangster music on. So when you heard the gangster music, you were like, "Oh gosh, no!" Because I'm a screamer. I'm not gonna lie. I throw my controller at least two or three times.
Rewind. So he was playing gangster music like in his mic,
In his mic.
and you just hear
And so every time you heard it, you're like, "Oh no!" But the thing is, it's really cool when Jason does come around in game. Your screen starts all staticky. Like yeah, it's awesome. It's staticky, and if you see him directly eye to eye,
yeah.
you get tunnel vision. So like the whole screen turns black except for like because you're so scared. There's like an invisible fear meter which they need to add.
So it sounds like the game itself is fun.
Oh,
they just need to fix the network issues.
But the network issues, it's just and the glitches. Like at first I was like, oh, graphic glitches. I don't care. I played Mass Effect Andromeda. No, this is some of the stuff is just out of control. Like it's brutal. But I wouldn't advise you to get it right now. It's $40. I would either wait for it to go down in price or them to fix it.
Boy. So we don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip mine again this week.
What was gonna be yours really quick though?
I actually don't even remember what it was now. That's all right though.
Speaking of not remembering what it was, what do you not remember? That was a joke. A bad one.
Since Kelsey's not here, somebody has to make a bad joke.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
Shout out to Kelsey.
So new releases for the week. Movies, we have a couple. It Comes at Night. That's the new horror movie, right?
My coworker was just talking about it today, and I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, all I saw was that it was coming out, and
It's supposed to be scary.
I would assume so. It sounds like it. And then you have The Mummy.
I'm excited,
Really? I can't decide if I am or not.
Bro, it's Tom Cruise, dude. Tom Cruise.
I'm not the biggest Tom Cruise fan.
I don't like you. Dude, Tom Cruise is so cool. Forget his personal stuff, whatever.
No, it's not even that. I was like, even just the actor. Like,
I understand.
Yeah.
People just don't get him. I just love his Impossible White Man movies. I think he's the greatest Impossible White Man actor of all time.
False.
Who's better?
Bruce Willis.
Dude, he has the Die Hard movies. I can't think of anything else.
Does anything top Die Hard though?
In terms of stop it.
All right, so
Fast and Furious 6.
TV. I know you already said what you're going to talk about, so go ahead and talk about it.
I'm still watching Better Call Saul. I know, I'm really basic,
and
guys.
for the third week in a row.
I'm about to hit up season 3 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Guys, if you don't watch anime, dude, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is fan-bloody-tastic. It's so good. It's not Attack on Titan fantastic though. Oh. Even Mike's watching Attack on Titan.
Well, no, I watched it forever since you told me about it last year. But I finally caught up this morning at lunch.
How insane!
This thing is nuts. Like you don't know where it's going. I have no idea where it's going.
How great is the storytelling? Even though you have no idea what's going to be happening, it's just like.
Other than I want to punch Aaron in the face every single time he's on there. He's the worst character.
He's the worst character.
And it's funny because I started to like him after he stopped whining so much.
Thank you.
But all of a sudden,
the best part was last week. They're like, he's like, I need to keep my cool. I need to be calm.
5 seconds later.
5 seconds later, I hate you. I hope you die. And I'm just like, dude, go away. Just stop. Like,
go listen to some 90s rock band.
Go jump off that tree you're on. Like, yeah.
Go listen to Limp Bizkit. You'll be okay.
Yeah. Like Ken Shamrock.
My TV, I'm going old school. I think we started talking about it last week, and I started. I think we're playing Overwatch, and we started talking about it.
Gratitude.
So gratitude. Apologies. I started rewatching Spartacus from
so
Stars. Again, like where a lot of the stuff that I watch, it's very adult, so do not let the kids watch. It's basically 300 as a TV show.
Yeah,
there's so much blood. And a lot of adult situations, for lack of a better term. But oh man, it's so good. I've only watched the 2 seasons, the first 2.
Okay.
So the regular first season, and then they did a prequel season because the lead actor got really sick. Eventually, was it cancer, right?
Yeah,
and
cancer.
then passed away. But the guy that they had take over as the character, they said he was even better than the original.
Really?
Yeah, but like I still have never watched any of it, so I'm watching it again from the beginning, and trying to go from there.
Yeah.
Let's see, games. There's a few games coming out this week. Like we talked about earlier, Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind is coming out this week.
And this one you actually have to buy it.
Yeah.
Did they announce a price?
I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's assume 20.
I was going to say 20, 25, something like that.
Yeah.
Farming Simulator 18.
Stop it.
What? 18 games? Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
games? 18 games of farming simulating.
18 years. I would assume it's every year.
I would. That's what I would assume. So
Chelsea,
you figure
Chelsea must have played this game quite a bit. That
I was
Harvest
gonna say, she was just born. What are you talking about?
yeah.
Oh, man.
man.
So it had to start on what? Original PlayStation?
I think it's is it a PC game? I think it's a PC game.
I wouldn't doubt
because
it.
it's like Flight Simulator, like that. You know that Microsoft
Yeah,
game, like
yeah.
Flight Simulator. I think there's another simulator.
I'm sure there's plenty.
I assume it's a PC.
Well, then you
game.
got Tropico 5. I never got into that. It's a big PC.
Yeah, PC strategy game.
Yeah.
I never got it.
I really liked this on PlayStation 3. Wipeout. They had the Wipeout Omega Edition, so it's the remastered one from
Is
PS4.
that the?
It's kind of like it's the racing game, but it's like a plane, but not at the same time. You're like floating, and then you have like super duper turbo and whatnot.
I keep thinking of like the music game where you're flying. That's what I thought it was.
Well, it had some really cool music in
Really?
it. That's why I really liked it.
Oh, so
Yeah.
dope.
And then if you're a fan of Psychonauts, Rhombus of Ruin, which takes place after Psychonauts, is coming out to PSVR.
I totally regret missing that sale. Getting Psychonauts.
And
$2.
I've never played it.
I thought you did.
No, never played Psychonauts. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, never.
Oh man. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I was surprised. Yeah, but I want to play it on the VR thing just because I'm a sucker for all the PSVR stuff. Don't you start with me? You're gonna get it once Breaking Bad comes out.
Gimmicks.
So we have a little bit of time left, so we'll get into a couple of the questions. So Miss WDW fan on Twitter,
Hey.
she knew that we were out at the resort this weekend. So she asked, "What is your favorite Disney resort that you have or have not stayed at?"
I haven't stayed at any. Well, I've stayed at like 2. Yeah, but I would like to stay at. Gosh, Polynesian's probably the number one I want to stay.
Well, Polynesian's nice.
Like, especially since they like redid the rooms and yeah, it's just so cool. I don't know. I like the atmosphere of it. It's just so neat.
Mm.
I like going in there when I go to Trader Sam's.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just love it. It smells wonderful. It smells very oceany.
Have you been to Ohana yet?
I've seen it, but I haven't actually.
It's
eaten
really
there.
good. Really good. Yeah, really good. And of course, it's really cool because you can sit there at the window and they play the music for Wish. Well, I guess it's not Wishes anymore. What's it called?
Ever After.
Yeah,
is
Happily
it?
Ever
I don't
After,
know. What it's
yeah.
called. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, so they actually play. They dim the lights and they play the music for the fireworks
Mhm.
right there as you're eating dinner.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
Yeah, and of course, we went to Port Orleans this weekend for the first time. We didn't stay there; we just explored. But I couldn't believe how nice that place was. I really can't. I couldn't believe it.
And like, it looks like you're staying like actually like at full houses too.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
dope.
Like the ones that we saw from across the river, it straight up looks like a mansion, just on the water. That
Mhm.
yeah.
That's so cool.
But even just like it's one of the economy or whatever.
Is it?
Well, no, not that one. But I was going to say, or no, is it? No, I'm thinking of Pop Century. When we went last week
Art of Animation.
to Art of Animation, I love the theming for it. I'm a sucker for it. Like I'm a big kid, so like that Cars area, I want to stay there.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
I would love to stay there. I would like to just stay at Disney for a weekend.
Yeah, like you're saying
out.
earlier, just not even go to theme parks, just hang out at the
Disney-
pool, and they do so many different activities, like
Yeah.
the movies at the pool, and then
That's so neat.
the dance parties, and this and this and that. Matter of fact, I think Art of Animation they even had like a drawing school, kind of like they do at studio, or they used to do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I always hated it because I was always terrible at it. But that's really cool.
Yeah, so something like that, and then contemporary. I always wanted to stay contemporary.
You know what? I was thinking of that too.
Yeah.
You know what? I've always wanted to stay at the Contemporary. I've never cared to stay at the Grand Floridian.
Yeah, no, I don't fit in there whatsoever.
Same. Even when I go in there, even like when I go to the bar there, because they have like this really good Moscow Mule. I don't know. I feel so out of place.
Yeah, it's like parking at the Mall of Millennia.
Yeah.
Like, ooh,
It's like,
yeah,
ooh.
I don't belong here.
Ugh.
But yeah, that's another one. I don't know. And there's something cool just walking to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
so cool.
Let's
And
see.
just busing everywhere. I think so.
Yeah. That's what I love about staying on property. You don't have to drive anywhere.
Yeah.
God, I love it.
Park your car. Don't ever touch it.
Yep. So this one was directed at me, but I'll go ahead and answer it. With being an active dad, this comes from our buddy Clayton Brown.
Shout out to Clayton.
With being an active dad, husband, and having a full-time demanding job, podcast, and vlog, how do you find time to be so active with gaming and so conversant with the latest TV and movies? And if it's with the form of a pill, can I have some?
Shout out to Living the Dream.
Those guys are so awesome. We had
YouTube channel.
Yeah, we had dinner with them when they came into town last time, and they're so chill. They're so cool, and their little one, she's so cute. She's the cutest thing ever.
Pippi.
No. Pippa's the wife.
Pippa's the wife.
Aaron's the little one.
Aaron's the little one.
Yeah.
Oh, so we have another Aaron.
Yeah.
So many Aarons.
Matter of fact, their Aaron loves my Aaron. So yeah.
Really?
But yeah, to answer the question, I have no idea. I don't have time for gaming as much as I wish I did. I think I said this to Frocka the other day. It's like I can remember, staying up till 2-3 o'clock in the morning playing Kingdom Hearts 2 when it first came out, and being fine to wake up the next morning for work and being totally fine. I can barely stay up to 9:30 anymore.
It's brutal, especially when I'm like, oh, hey, Mock, I'm home. You want to play some video games? Yeah, I'll play some video games. 15 minutes later, look, guys, I'm really tired. I need to go to bed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
like
rough.
10 o'clock.
I mean, we were playing the other day for a while.
Yeah, we played for about an hour,
11
and a half.
But it's just it's difficult. Like, you were talking about Persona earlier, that you can't get into 5 because you want to play 4. Persona 5 is this huge, massive, 100-hour plus game. I've only put in maybe 8 since it's come out.
Oof.
Maybe more. It just I wish I could put more into games. But I have 3 kids. They're in school. They're always doing after school activities, and of course we have the vlog, and then now we're doing the podcast, which I love doing. It's just I wish there was more time in the day.
Yeah,
it's just it's rough.
That's brutal.
But I love being just constantly moving and active and whatnot. So
instead of sitting at home like what I do all day when I'm not working, play video games, sit and wait, playing Friday the 13th.
Waiting game to come on.
When the game finally comes on, I put my 3DS down.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why.
I really do.
Well, that's why I like the Switch. Is that now I'm able to bring that on the go, and at work I can take like 15 minutes and play Zelda for a little while, and then this and that. And,
yeah.
But at home, like I don't like to play video games a whole lot because my wife doesn't care for video games, and I don't want to subject her to just watching me play video games for half the day, and so I usually wait for her to pass out before I start playing anything really.
Though it is funny when she makes fun of us when we do something stupid.
Or if we die, we played Gears of War 4 the other day.
Oh my gosh.
And we kept dying over and over and over again. And she's like, I'm going to bed. I can't listen to this anymore. Because it was just the same phrase over and over and over again.
Oh my gosh. We just died because we kept dying at the same
spot. Yeah.
Getting so mad.
And if it wasn't me, it was you, and vice versa, and just let's see if we got one more question here. We'll go my sister, Kelly Rogers.
Hello there.
Hi, Kelly. She wants to know if there's a movie you could watch over and over and over and over again, what would it be? But it has to be something that not others want to watch.
Oh gosh.
So I guess like your favorite guilty pleasure movie that like everyone hates but you love it. You gotta have something. I know what I'm gonna say.
Go.
Super Mario Brothers.
No, are you serious?
I love Super Mario Brothers because as a kid, I didn't know any better.
I got it.
So I loved watching it. My parents hated watching it because it really was a bad movie. Like I'm looking at back now, I'm like, man, this movie's awful. It's so bad. But I don't know what it is. I love watching it.
Even now. Dude, that movie's so bad.
All right, I don't know if maybe now, but like that's like the first thing I thought of as a kid. I remember watching it over and over and over again, and my parents hating it. Yeah, I'll see if I can. While you're talking, I'll see if I think of another one.
But I know one, and I could still watch it today, and I would know every single line, everything. Street Fighter the movie, love that movie. Dude.
with Gomez Adams.
Yep, yeah. Raul Julia.
Oh, you know who's in that? Oh, who's the one?
Yeah,
Ming-Na Wen. She plays Chun-Li.
She plays Chun-Li.
Oh, that's my girl.
Yeah. That movie. Oh, and Raul Julia gave her the best line. The day your father died was the worst day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
Oh my God.
What a great line. And like he has this great monologue I did for like a church play that my friend copied. And
wait, rewind. You did a bison monologue for a church play?
I did a bison monologue for a church play. And it was amazing.
You were the heel in this church play.
Oh, I was. I was the biggest heel because I played like a Russian bad guy or a French bad guy. And like the other guy.
The French are our friends now, though.
Yeah, we're friends now. Kinda. And
I know that French president. He's pretty mad.
he's pretty mad. He's cool. He's a cool dude though. But yeah, at the time, and it was just like really neat.
That's funny.
And I did a bison monologue.
Oh man,
It was amazing.
I was gonna say maybe Mortal Kombat.
Oh, awesome.
But I think a lot of people would actually probably want to watch that.
But then I think they would watch that movie and then be like, wow, this movie kind of sucked. Or unless you say Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Oof.
I think I've only seen it once, and I didn't care for it really, so it's just like, yeah, whatever. Man, I'm trying to think of something like that was off that. Oh, you know what? So I actually really like watching this movie, but I haven't heard one person actually really did like it. Speed Racer. I really like Speed Racer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because it was basically just like the cartoon in movie form. Plus,
Yeah.
it had John Goodman. I love some John Goodman.
Who doesn't love some John Goodman?
All right. So we're getting ready to end this, but I'm just gonna go into it because we're at 125 right now. What do you think of Roseanne coming back?
I'm excited.
What do you think they can do with it?
Are they kind of going to continue from where is John Goodman going to be in it?
Yes. Yeah.
What?
So he's not dead. So I don't know how they're going to explain
have a
it.
heart attack after
No.
all?
So yeah, because that. Oh God, so it was so dumb. It was like that he really died, and she never really hit the lottery, and Becky got married to the one and not the other one, or what talking about. So,
yeah.
So apparently that isn't how it ended or whatever, because John Goodman's actually going to be in the show. Everybody's back apparently, including not Becky.
Not really.
Yeah, but she's not going to play Becky. She's going to play somebody else.
What is going on?
I'm really curious to see what they can do with it because I love Roseanne.
I loved it.
Yeah,
it was such a funny
hilarious.
show. As a kid, I didn't really get it. I mean, I still watched it because like my mom loved it, but like I loved it.
Yeah. Especially now, like I
Now I'm
think
watching it now.
you can find like like the best of episodes or whatever on Netflix.
Yeah,
but oh man, going back and watching, I could quote like most of these shows. Just
Really?
going like I mean, not just right now, but like
Yeah.
watching it, like I could say like, oh yeah, this is what she's about to say, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Like my favorite one, especially talking about not Becky, is the they say she's the same, but she's not the same. They say she's the same, but she's not the same. When DJ goes crazy,
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's two
yeah,
different
yeah.
Beckys, but it's really John Goodman, dressed up as DJ or whatever. Oh man, Roseanne. I'm really curious to see what they do.
That's gonna be exciting. I'm excited for it.
But I think that's gonna be it for the show. Special thanks to Trackers Magazine.
Shout out to them. Shout out to
for
Trackers.
letting us do this podcast as usual.
Thank you.
You can find us on Twitter at AttractionsEXP.
You can, and you can follow me on my personal Twitter, Blacktimus Prime, BLAKTIMUS. Spell out Prime. Yeah.
Somebody else is actually going to put Blacktimus spell out Prime.
Yeah, I know spell out Prime, but it's really BLAKTIMUSPRIME, and that's it. That's
right.
my Twitter handle.
If you follow me, it's cool. If not, no big deal. It's MKerrigan7, MKERRIGAN.
7.
The number 7, yeah.
Now don't spell out the number 7.
no.
It's really the number 7.
But yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah, it was a good show.
We didn't have the presence of the ginger on the side of us today.
She
but-
will. It'll come back next week as 2 dudes and a ginger.
Oh goodness. But
Shout out to Kelsey. She'll be back next week.
yeah. So as usual, we don't know how to end the show.
We don't know how to end the show. Do you want a random song?
Let's just
We're just gonna end it.
say goodbye.
Later, everyone. Kelsey will be back next week. Love yourself, but most importantly, love one another. And what else?
Too sweet, me bro.
Too sweet, me bro. Bam. Let's do this.